Nurse Willow takes action. Sasha's newborn baby kidnapped in shocking General Hospital twist. Port Charles is on the edge of chaos as tragedy strikes again, this time ripping apart two mothers, one by blood and one by choice. In an explosive turn of events, Nurse Willow Corinthos springs into action when Sasha Gilmore's newborn son is kidnapped in the most heart-wrenching storyline yet. Secrets unravel, old enemies rise, and a desperate chase begins as the clock ticks on a baby's life. Who took the baby and why? General Hospital fans, brace yourselves for a tale of sacrifice, redemption, and heartbreak. It was meant to be the most beautiful moment of Sasha's life. After years of loss, heartbreak, and grief over her late son Liam, Sasha finally found a reason to smile again. Her miracle baby, her second chance, was born on a stormy Port Charles night, delivered prematurely but miraculously healthy at GH with Willow Corinthos by her side. The baby, whom Sasha named Leo Michael Gilmore, was born under a shroud of both light and darkness. But within hours of holding her son, Sasha's joy turned into pure terror. The bassinet was empty. The nursery cameras had been disabled. There were no alarms. Leo was gone. Sasha's scream echoed through General Hospital's maternity ward, sending the staff into a frenzy. Willow, who had stayed past her shift to support Sasha, was the first to arrive. In that moment, the nurse's instincts kicked in, not just as a professional, but as a mother who had nearly lost her own life and children. Willow immediately demanded that GH go into lockdown, but administrators hesitated. The camera feeds were corrupted. The baby bracelets weren't sending signals. Someone knew exactly how to exploit the hospital's weaknesses. Refusing to wait for the bureaucracy to catch up, Willow took matters into her own hands. She knew Sasha was too fragile to handle this alone, and she refused to let the same system that failed her with Wiley and Harmony fail Sasha. Willow quietly contacted Damian Spinelli, asking for his tech expertise to dig into the corrupted files. Together, they uncovered partial footage, a nurse walking into the room, face hidden by a surgical mask and cap. But Willow's sharp eye caught something, the glint of a very specific silver charm bracelet. Only one nurse on the GH staff wore it. Except that nurse had been found unconscious in the stairwell 15 minutes before the abduction. As the staff reeled from the news, a dark possibility emerged. This wasn't a random act. This was planned. And when Sonny Corinthos received a mysterious message on his encrypted line, "You owe us. We took the baby. Your nurse will know where to go." It confirmed everything Willow feared. The message wasn't for Sasha. It was for her. Someone was targeting Willow. Someone knew her past, her connection to Wiley, to Nina, to the Corinthos name. But who? All signs pointed to a single, chilling possibility. Victor Cassadine had an heir, and though presumed dead, his shadow still lingered. With Leo missing, and the Corinthos family under silent threat, Willow made a daring move. She turned to Carly Spencer. Though once at odds, the bond between the women had deepened since Willow's brush with death and Nina's fall from grace. Carly, sensing Willow's desperation, pushed her to reveal everything she knew. And Willow confessed. She'd received anonymous letters over the past few weeks. At first, she thought they were from someone grieving Nina's exile from Port Charles. But then they grew darker, mentioning Wiley, Leo, and even her adoptive mother Harmony's tragic past. Carly's expression darkened. The pattern was familiar. Too familiar. "Those letters sound like someone trying to break you the same way they tried to break me once," Carly whispered. "It's personal." Meanwhile, a chilling scene unfolded across town. In a hidden safe-house outfitted like a sterile nursery, a woman with long dark curls and a British accent cradled baby Leo. "You're safe now," she cooed. "They'll come looking for you. But you were never meant to be theirs. You're part of something much greater." The woman, cloaked in mystery, was eventually revealed as Amelia Thorne, a former WSB rogue agent who once worked alongside Victor Cassadine. She was presumed dead after a failed mission in Prague, but clearly, she had not only survived, she had thrived in the shadows. And her obsession wasn't with Sonny, or even Sasha. It was with Willow. Through haunting flashbacks, it's revealed that Amelia was once stationed at the same orphanage where Willow had spent time as a child. Amelia had been conducting an unauthorized psychological experiment on gifted children under WSB orders, an experiment that Harmony Miller helped cover up. Willow was one of her subjects. Amelia believed Willow had a unique genetic marker, something she called the bloom, that allowed her to survive things others couldn't. The leukemia recovery, the bone marrow transplant, her maternal instinct, it all fed Amelia's obsession. And she believed baby Leo carried that same marker. She planned to raise him as her own, to correct the mistakes Harmony made. As the search widened and the press began to swarm GH, Michael Corinthos, who had sworn to leave the mob behind, realized he couldn't sit idle. With Willow breaking emotionally and Sasha on the verge of collapse, he reactivated old contacts through Dex Heller and began his own parallel search. Sonny warned Michael, "If you go down this road, you can't go back." But Michael didn't hesitate. "If this is about Willow, I'll burn the world down." For Sasha, Leo's disappearance reignited every buried trauma. Brando's death, Liam's passing, the loss of her independence. Gladys tried to offer comfort, but Sasha pushed her away. "I trusted the world again, and look what it cost me." But then Sasha found her resolve. With Cody Bell at her side, who swore to protect her and Leo no matter what, Sasha decided she wouldn't play the victim. "If they want war," Sasha said, "then they've got one." Spinelli's tech sleuthing finally yielded results, a warehouse location just outside Rochester. GH Security, Michael, Carly, Sasha, and even Anna Devane wanted to plan an official WSB raid. But Willow couldn't wait. With Sasha secretly trailing her, Willow went in alone. Inside, she found Amelia rocking Leo, humming a lullaby from the orphanage days. "You were always my best creation," Amelia said, eyes shining. "You survived everything. And now your son will too." Willow pleaded, bargained, screamed. But it was her courage, not her desperation, that finally broke through. "You're wrong," she told Amelia. "Leo isn't your experiment. He's his own person, just like I was. And I'm taking him home." Amelia raised a syringe in defiance. But then, a gunshot rang out. Sasha had arrived, and she didn't hesitate. Amelia was arrested but survived. In interrogation, she revealed other children like Willow, others marked by Harmony and her WSB accomplices. Anna vowed to investigate. Port Charles was just the beginning. Sasha and Willow returned to GH with Leo, where a miracle happened. His vitals, once unstable due to the trauma, stabilized in Willow's arms. "I think he knew you were fighting for him," Sasha said tearfully. Willow smiled. "We both were." But the story wasn't over. DNA tests revealed something shocking. Baby Leo carried markers from both Sasha and Harmony. Further digging uncovered the impossible truth. During Sasha's previous breakdown, while in Ferncliff, she had been part of a rogue fertility program led by a still unidentified doctor connected to Amelia. Sasha had not simply gotten pregnant by chance. Leo was created through old, stored eggs taken without her knowledge and fertilized with donor material from a Cassadine. The question now, which one? As news of Leo's kidnapping and the Cassadine plot spread, Nina Reeves re-entered the picture, desperate to make amends. Seeing Sasha nearly lose another child and watching Willow rise as a hero forced Nina to confront her failures as a mother and a person. She begged Willow for forgiveness. But Willow, for once, was calm. "I don't hate you anymore," she said. "But I've learned that love doesn't come from DNA. It comes from showing up." In the final moments of the arc, a letter arrives at Windermere. It's addressed to Charlotte Cassadine, and it's written in Victor's handwriting. It states, "Leo Gilmore is not just a child. He is the future. Protect him, or destroy him. The choice is yours." Charlotte's hands tremble. Behind her, Nicholas Cassadine steps into the light. "He's mine,"